Richie's. We made it.
Yep, we finally got to see Anne hand out sandwiches.
I know my dreams came true last night. But yeah, last night, Bravo ended season 11 of Vanderpump Rules with a bang. The final part of their 3-part reunion aired, and now we're all free.
We're not free. We'll never be free.
Come on,
okay?
have
Martin
hope.
Luther King said it best. We're not free at Risha. We never will be. But yeah,
that was the end of his speech. Yep.
So there was a lot of drama. There was a lot of tears. And we saw Ariana Madix square off against Tom Sandoval and Lala Kent one more time.
Yeah. I know I'm jumping from the rooftops.
You need to jump from a rooftop.
I can't be. Spoken like a true bestie. From Wondery, I'm Arisha Skidmore-Williams.
And I'm Brooke Siffrin. It's Wednesday, May 29th.
And you're listening to Rich and Daily. So last night, Bravo aired the third and final part of the Vanderpump Rules season 11 reunion. Andy Cohen and the company shook things up by doing something that has never been done before. Andy Cohen and his company, Bravo.
Uh-huh.
That's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
So while cameras were rolling on them, the cast was shown the final moments from the season 11 finale, which they had not seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was so we could see their reactions in real time. I got to say, it's way more exciting than watching, like on The Bachelor, when they just rewatch scenes. It's like, who cares? They've already seen this.
The Bachelor needs to talk about being excited when a show
I
ends.
know.
It's like, come on.
I know.
Enough.
So in one clip, the cast all saw Lala Kent and Tom Sandoval come down hard on Ariana Madix for bailing on a party because she didn't want to film with Sandoval.
I have my own point of view that I've been biting my tongue because it's very hard to do this and not break. No, I'm not afraid. It's a lot of breaking the fourth wall, so I'm going to do it now. This happened to her. The world rallied around her. She now thinks she is Beyonce. It's bullshit that she can't film with someone, that she stays under the same roof.
I just can't. I love drama sometimes.
Well, yeah.
Especially when I have nothing to do with it.
Well,
It's
that's
so
why
fun.
that's why people love reality TV, because you get to watch drama that you're not a part of.
Yeah, I love, and I also love, well, we'll get into this. Okay, so we all know that Ariana didn't want to film with Sandoval after he cheated on her with Raquel, now Rachel Leviss.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Ariana reiterated this point in the season 11 finale, and also all the time, I should say.
Yeah.
But in the finale, she told the camera, I am not here as a cog in the machine of Tom Sandoval's redemption arc. And after she refused to have a conversation on camera with Sandoval, she stormed off, which is what caused Lala's outbursts, some of which we just heard and saw.
Mm-hmm.
So then on last night's final reunion, emotions were everywhere after they saw that clip play out for the first time.
Yeah. So Andy, of course, asked Ariana how she felt after watching Lala and Sandoval kind of rip into her about not wanting to film the show. She said it was really hurtful, but she did defend her decision to walk away. And she said she's not here for Sandoval to put on the whole waterworks thing. I think none of us are here for that.
Yeah.
So at this point, Ariana and Sandoval both got choked up. This is what we saw in that trailer. We've been waiting for this moment.
Everywhere.
Yeah. And, Sandoval was like, you know me well enough to know that this is not acting. And then
You're missing
Ariana...
some of the veins that he had. I didn't see them.
Yeah. But then Ariana pointed out that Sandoval hasn't really sincerely apologized. And she said he only wants to talk to her in front of the cameras. Eventually, Sandoval told Ariana that he was sorry and that he regrets cheating on her every fucking day. But Ariana was like, I just want to be away from you.
Away from you.
And Tom said he wishes her the best and he'll give her space. He's like, don't worry about it. She's like, I'm not worrying about it.
I love how she's like, he only ever wants to talk to her in front of the cameras. And he's like, well, speaking of cameras, I am really sorry.
I know.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay,
She
right.
brings up a good point that he had several times that he could have apologized off camera and didn't do that. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I think that just kind of, we've talked about this before, just plays into, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, of course.
Trying to get those good clips, get that attention. So Andy also asked Ariana how she felt about what Lala said. And Ariana told Andy it hurts her feelings a lot. And that while she knows it's their job to live their lives in front of the cameras, she's also trying to live hers authentically. She also says she felt she was doing that by walking away. And she pushed back on Lala, saying she doesn't think she's Beyonce. She's not. But that wasn't the only point of tension between Lala and Ariana.
Yeah, so during the season, Lala compared her breakup with Randall to Ariana's split from Sandoval, and she argued that she was treated much differently, which is true. And during the reunion, Lala said she tried to tell Ariana that other cast members felt like she changed after Sandoval, but Ariana would just shut her down. Lala said that she stood by everything she said and she was sorry if she hurt Ariana, but then she said, why does she get to dictate how this goes down when I've never gotten to dictate? And then Ariana said this.
Arguably, if you want to talk in show terms, me walking away from that conversation was a lot more interesting than me sitting there and having it. Was that not a better ending to your season, to give you another season for another paycheck?
That's what we like to say, boom roasted, too. Because she does make a good point.
I mean, who's to say what's more interesting? Her walking away or her having a conversation? How would we know that?
Well, it's because they're having a conversation now.
Are they?
I feel like this is...
Her and Tom aren't.
They're never going to have that conversation. That conversation doesn't exist.
But that's what I'm saying. If they did have it, wouldn't that be interesting? More interesting than her going to Applebee's? I don't know. I mean, I'm just like saying... like, I get it, but whatever. Whatever.
Clearly
I'm annoyed by this reunion because all the comments online are like, get Lala off my TV, blah, 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 Ariana. And it's like, I get it. We all want to suck Ariana's fucking dick now, okay? I get it. But like, we got to stop at some point. But like, all the comments are like, they're just so blinded by it all. And they're going to ride hard for Ariana no matter what. And I like Ariana, but like, we got to just chill out at some point. Like, be mad at Lala all you want for whatever she says, great. But Lala is good TV. So shut up. Don't DM me because I don't care. All right.
I feel like I will say, and I wish somebody had said this because like a lot has come up. Like, I feel like Lala keeps talking about like her breakup and comparing. And yeah, I absolutely get it. Like, especially as like, it kind of reminds me of like siblings, like when you have like different kids going through your parents' lives. And it's like one child gets parented differently than the other child. And it's like part of the reason I would hope, granted, I'm putting a lot of humanity on these people that just do absolutely ridiculous shit. But I would hope part of it is like they saw, oh, maybe we didn't handle things well when Lala was going through this breakup with Randall. So let's do it a little bit differently now. So it's like I hope that it's a mark of change and not just them being shitty to Lala over Ariana. I think this whole thing has been blown out of proportion. I've said that since the beginning.
Yeah.
Everybody has either been cheated on or knows someone who's been cheated on. Like, this is, you don't get to wear, this is not something where you get like a Medal of Honor for.
Well, Tom has like, that badge of shame that he wears.
Well, yeah.
He said it.
Who doesn't have a badge of shame, Tom? You can't be a human in this planet without one. But I don't know. I'm hoping this is the end. Like, it seems like everyone's just like not even willing to pretend anymore. And I'm here for that.
Well, the I don't know if it was the showrunner or the creator or whoever it was, did an interview and they asked them about it being the end. And they were like, there's no plans for this to necessarily be the end. Like, we have to have conversations with the cast. And they asked them about Ariana returning. And they're like, she's super busy right now. She's doing Love Island. She's doing Broadway. She's doing Duracell commercials with Anne. So it's like, she's busy. But
booked and busy.
In terms of the Lala thing, and listen, I'm not a Lala simp. I do love her. That doesn't mean I agree with everything she does and says, but I understand why she's upset. Like, when Randall cheated on her, everyone was like, well, you should have saw it coming. You're a homewrecker. You're a side piece, blah, blah, blah. You lose him how you get him. But then when Ariana loses the guy that she got the same way, he cheated on Kristen with Ariana. Everyone rallied around her and lifted her up. They weren't like, well, you get him how you lose him. It was a very different situation. So I get her frustration about that. It's like,
I mean, everyone in this cast is just a hypocrite. Like, they should call it Glass Houses and not Vanderpump Rules. It's a better name.
Well, Lisa Vanderpump would have a problem with that.
I do love how she was like, because she like kind of like changed her tune a little bit, where she was like being like supportive of Ariana, and I was like, I swear to God, there were probably conversations somewhere back before when this was starting. They were like, listen, just do one season so we can like play this out, and then we'll be fully on your side of like not doing it. But again, it goes back to you agreed to be on the show.
Yeah.
This is part of being on the show, and that's what pisses me off.
If she doesn't want to do it, that's fine. She can walk away. I don't think anyone would blame her for doing that. Like, you got to protect your mental health, and I just...
If Kim Cattrall can leave Sex and the City, anybody can leave a show.
Yep. That is the takeaway. You got to put your mental
health first, always and forever.
Yeah, oh God, for sure.
From Wondery, I'm Arisha Skidmore-Williams.
And I'm Brooke Sifrin. This is Rich and Daily.
See you tomorrow, Richies.
If you like our show, please follow us on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you're listening right now.
Be sure to follow us on all socials, at Arisha Skidmore-Williams and at Brooke Sifrin. We love to connect with you.